I got inside the world's most secure prison. CECOT? CECOT? What is that? How do you
What you're
pronounce that,
about
chat?
to see has never been filmed before. This is the strictest prison
CECOT?
in the world. The prisoners that you'll find here are the most deadly and psychotic people you can ever imagine. How many people have you sent to the
Right.
grave?
Like more than
Oh, I remember
50.
him. I remember him. Chat, I did
Welcome to
another reaction
CECOT.
to this.
Permission to
another,
film what you're about to see has never been
reaction
granted
to
before. Time's running out.
This jail
Good morning.
I remember that also too. 4:50 a.m.
A few years ago,
Oh my
these
Lord.
criminals were free. And then, suddenly, when President Nayib Bukele took office, he launched a plan to arrest over 60,000 criminals in just a few months. Every night, trucks full of them would arrive. Bound in shackles, thousands of
Jesus
hardened criminals
Christ.
marched in, sitting in
Oh,
silent rows, heads bowed in defeat.
This looks so crazy.
Closely surrounded by armed guards, none dared to
Oh
resist.
my God.
And we were granted access to interview the most dangerous and notorious leader, Psycho.
His name is literally
But first-
Psycho, and he has a missing tooth. That screams dangerous.
From high up above, we really need to see the prison to fully understand exactly where we are. Wow.
Where's this at? Mexico?
The prison is built on a massive piece of land that's 410 hectares, featuring
Acres?
8 modules, each of which is capable of holding over thousands of prisoners. Every pair of these modules is completely surrounded by 2 separate 3-meter-high walls topped with barbed wire, and the entire prison complex is further enclosed by a massive 12-meter-high electrified perimeter wall, featuring 12
they
guard
for sure trying to
towers
make sure nobody
scattered
gets
through the
out of
grounds,
these.
making this place from which you will never, ever be able to escape.
Barbed wire and
Not to
electric.
mention that everyone who enters the prison is put through this giant scanner to see right through your bones and make sure you didn't shove something up your...
Yep. They trying to make sure
The
they
prisoners
ain't
here
shove a
are
snake up
so
your ass.
isolated that their families don't even get visitation rights. So this video might even be the first chance for some families to see their loved ones who are behind bars.
Chad, is
And
this in
that
Mexico?
is what is about to happen.
Chad, is this in
I want
Mexico?
you to experience with me what it feels like to be surrounded by the most dangerous criminals in the world.
Open, please.
Most
Good morning.
dangerous criminals in the world? Whoa.
Good morning.
They got voice actors now? Yo, happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to your mother. Happy Mother's Day to Mama Chroma. Chroma Mama. Mama Chroma. This looks nuts, Chad.
I can feel all their eyes fixed on me.
Whoa!
What could they possibly be thinking looking at me? Are they looking to take my life?
From Mama.
And there's also a distinct smell
Yeah,
here.
but
This
you would not
entire
survive
place
in there
that reeks
for
of humans.
Chad, he for sure wouldn't survive in there.
Alexis.
They're about to do something crazy. Pull a few of them out of their cells so they can tell us exactly what they did. But first, we need to understand what the cells are like. There are 32 cells, and each one holds 80 prisoners. There are no mattresses, no pillows, but they have water, and they can be watched from up above. And everyone uses the corner as a toilet. And how do they bathe? Well, like that. Could you please explain to me the reason why they're in such a rush to
Oh, that
take
is so
showers?
bad.
The entire cell population only has 50
Peeing in
minutes
the
to
corner
finish
and
their
then they just
showers.
bathe
That
like
is the
that?
reason why you see them all looking so nervous.
There are people waiting. I need
Finish their showers.
such a rush to take showers.
The entire cell population only has 50 minutes to finish their showers. That is the reason why you see them all looking so nervous.
There are people waiting. I need to hurry.
They said 50 minutes?
When you witness the way that they're being treated, I honestly did think to myself, oh,
Pretty sure
poor
one of them was
things.
just butt
They're
naked on
just
the
human
camera,
beings. But that thought faded away rather quickly.
He has convictions for aggravated extortion, illicit trafficking, goods, illicit association, and the possession, carrying, and transport war. He is sentenced to 772 years in prison.
God damn.
Here we have an MS
1,000
member,
years?
another MS member, and member of the 18th Street Gang.
Among the array of tattoos on his body are demon faces. Why? Because these criminal organizations have always worshipped the satanic.
They have their own tombstones or wooden crosses marking the graves. They kept the entire local population firmly under their thumb. They would commit their heinous crimes anywhere, at any time, and right in front of anyone. But there was always a very clear message that these individuals sent: see, hear, and keep your mouth shut. It was essentially a death sentence. If that person witnessed them committing a crime or dared to report it, they simply wouldn't live to tell the tale.
Oh, just look, that's just nuts.
This little piggy booked a hotel.
1,000 years? 1,000?
I just need to make my video, as cool as
The
the
freak?
about Subway
1,000?
meets Forest.
The freak?
At 10 o'clock in the morning, let's just say the recess break begins. First, there's a group where a priest is teaching them important Bible lessons. And then there's another group taking exercise classes with a fitness trainer. This only happens for 1 hour each day, and after that, they're locked in their cells for the rest of the day. And even while locked up, they try to send orders to the outside. And since they know that this video is a way of communicating with criminals on the outside, they try to send messages in secret. This prisoner was doing just that, but we censored it to block the message. They send messages to take revenge on innocent people who are on the outside. But the government has said that
if you do that, there won't be any meal times for you in jail. One, for starters, let's see how long your little homeboys actually last in there. I swear to God, they won't get a bite to eat while they're inside.
I'm in a jacuzzi, dude.
every day the prison menu never changes. Rice, pasta,
This looks so
tortillas. Rice,
disgusting.
pasta, tortillas. And they have to eat with their hands and always wash their plates when they're finished.
On the beach.
Why are you staring so much?
Nah, Chad, this guy looks like a psychopath. Chad, this dude looks like a freaking maniac. Gavin's so rich, he got a beach in his backyard.
Alexis!
You're a twin.
Before they take us to an interview with an inmate, they wanted to show us a place that's even more extreme than what we've seen before. Welcome to the isolation unit.
Freak is that? A dungeon?
Inside, you'll find a large concrete slab.
Oh my god.
Okay.
As you can see, there is no light. Regarding serious offenses, if these individuals commit, for example, an assault by one inmate against another, we remove them and initiate disciplinary proceedings.
Okay. Whoa!
And as a resolution,
They
the
get spankings?
sanction is to be placed in isolation cells.
And so here they
No
would
light?
spend an entire month, one of those prisoners, right?
A month in pitch black darkness. I will lose my mind.
Guys, listen up. I want you to participate in a mental exercise with me right now. And
Okay.
try to visualize what it would be like to spend the next 30 days of your life here.
Close
Now
your
that
eyes.
things are calm, I want to take a quick
Oh, no, I'll
moment to
lose my
remind you
mind.
that this
I'll
year
really
I want
lose
to
my
build a
mind.
bunch of houses for people living in really poor conditions. And the way I can fund something like this is if I manage to reach 30 million subscribers before the end of the year. If you make this video go
Damn,
viral, the
30
money
mil?
these YouTube videos
You got it,
generate
big
won't
brother.
be
Damn.
spent on me. It'll be to help the world. Basically, I'm asking you, do these prisoners really deserve this? And now the time had come for an interview with one of the top leaders
Psycho.
known as Psycho. They had to put a barrier between us, and there were over 60 guards watching me for this one
Want me to
moment.
stay there
And
for
even though
3
I
months?
looked calm, I was
No. 1 million to stay there for 3 months? No. Biggest gangbang ever. Whoa! No. No amount of money will have me in that room for even a month. I'm gonna be real. In pitch black darkness, I will literally lose my sanity, chat. I will literally lose my sanity. I will go nuts. Like, I would literally lose my mind. I will literally lose my mind, chat. I literally won't. I just, like, them boys can't fuck with your Asian gang. What the hell?
literally shitting my pants. Do you recall what you did or why you're here?
Look, I'm here for being a gang leader and for more than 30 people.
And do you happen to remember the names of every single person that
30
you...
people.
No, you just have to. No, they
So
never
he's
even
killed-
asked me.
he's
Do you
killed
remember
30
the
people
first
in
time
GTA.
that you arrived at a place like
Gavin
this? I
Cripps
mean,
Street for
Keep
life.
in mind that this is a maximum security prison. We know that this place is certain death for us. It is always exactly the same.
What made you decide to join them? Do you remember, or were you forced into it?
Gavin been with Monty for 30 days. He ABZ now.
No, that the 18th Street Gang was responsible for my mother's death. So I've held a deep grudge against them. I swore a solemn oath that...
Into it.
The same.
What made you decide to join them? Do you remember, or were you forced into it?
No, that the 18th Street Gang was responsible for my mother's death. So I've held a deep grudge against them. I swore a solemn oath that wherever I found them, I would them.
Yeah, you were going
And yeah,
to.
just as they did to her, I'll do the exact same thing to them.
Oh, shit.
What are some things that you
he's
missed
killed
the
30
most about
people
being
in
out in the
GTA.
world?
I wish I were free. I'd like to eat some burgers, see my mother, my father, my kids. You want to see those things, but unfortunately I chose this life, and I know that if I ever got out, it would be the same thing. Because that's the life
That
you chose.
They chose their own fate. And now they're forced to remain here for the rest of their lives. While you and I, once this video ends, can head out to the cinema and watch a movie. Some people criticize these harsh measures. But on the streets, the nation of El Salvador has been the safest country in all of Latin America.
Okay.
Ah, and I remember where I saw this guy before.
Okay.